As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a landlord. Getting my own properties, fixing them up nice and clean, getting them all ready for my future tenants. Folks tend to say that it's pretty much the dream job. You just have to find someone who's not a total asshat. Once you have them lured in, sign a long-term lease, and then that's it. Let them pay for your mortgage, huh? Easy peasy, right? I used to think that too. Boy, was I wrong.
Hello, my name is Aneta and welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back! Today I thought that we're gonna play something else. The game is called The Tenants. It came out in 2021 as a beta version and you may download now full version on Steam. It's a simulation game developed by Ancient Forge and published by Frozen District. I will put under the video a link to the Steam where you can buy it and read more about it.
But hey, maybe you have what it takes to make it in this game. Try it yourself.
I played this game since it came out in 2021, and in the meantime they added really cool features, and yeah, I finished already the game, but there's always a sandbox and you can still play and get your achievements on Steam. Even when the game officially, the storyline is finished, you can still play this, so that's great. So I thought that might be cool to start with you once again because it was different back then, it was beta version, so it looked a little bit different than right now, but let's start the new game. And this is the the game that I'm playing by myself. As you see, I have quite a lot of hours here. So let's get landlord's name. Let's do AnetaBlake. And avatar. What avatar I want? You can choose from here whatever you like. I'm gonna go with the blue hair, maybe? What I want? Maybe this one looks cool. I'm gonna take this one. And you can choose normal or creative customer mode, sensor pests, sensor drugs. I'm gonna go to landlord default mode and let's start it. It's saving into the Steam cloud, so don't worry, it's saving automatically. You don't need to click save and then worry that it won't be there.
Welcome to Wondersville. We're currently struggling with a small immigration crisis, but it's a great town. Most of the city can't be accessed for now, but we'll unlock other districts over time. Ready to dive in? Click on the Slums District and meet me there. I'll explain more as we go.
So the slum district is here. Then you move to suburbs and then Manhattan is the last one. But I know that they're working for some DLC or something else, so I believe they're gonna be adding more cool features. So let's go to slums.
There you are. I've seen folks get lost in this place before. Anyhow, check out your cell phone. I've left a job for you. Better take it before someone else does.
So here's the phone. We're gonna click and jobs is where you find all the current jobs available to you to accept it. So this one is payment 4,000, which means that if successful, we can get $4,000.
Well done. I knew you would do just fine. Okay, now on to the real thing. Take a look at my old camper. I'm renting it to my friend, Pedro, and it might look messy, but I bet you'll make it all nice and fancy. So let's get started.
So here's the first starter, let's say house camper that you need to start renovated. So first we need to clean it because as you see,
littered with garbage. No wonder I smelled something. I was starting to think it was you. Why don't we start with that? I know you don't like to get your hands dirty, so let me know what you want to clean up, and I'll do the rest.
So we need to clean up all this stuff or repair it. Actually, this one is repair it.
Nothing will stop the two of us if we keep this up. Still plenty to go, though, including a bunch of damaged and broken furniture. Let me know what I should do with it.
So for example, here we can restore it and it's a 73% chance of restoring, or we can scrap it and get some extra money. Let's try to restore it. And then bed. Let's clean this slag here, this trash. You can stack up his activities, which is great. We can plaster the wall, and let's restore the shower.
And that was the last of it. Phew. You can end this whole cleaning bonanza by politely pointing me to the front door. Try it. I promise I won't take it personally.
So when we finish, we can click exit. And yes, we want to exit the
It's
premises.
a little hard to see, so click on the apartment and enter renovation mode. I want to see how our work looks from up close.
Begin renovation. Welcome to the renovation mode. In this mode, game time will run slower so that you can focus on the job at hand. As you can see in the top left corner, your remaining budget for the job is highlighted in blue to distinguish it from your own money. Use the menu at the bottom of the screen to access different renovation options. Some of them are not available yet, but don't worry, you'll get to them eventually. You can go back to the game by clicking the Leave button in the last tab.
It already looks so much better. Now let's take care of the floors. Look at the checklist on the right and pick the appropriate type of floor. You can hover over item icons to learn more about them.
So if you click on it, you're gonna go to floors, to walls, and so on. So let's go to floors. There's one more thing, item tax preferences. So this person that they want us to renovate it, they don't like basic items. They love basic items, but they don't like vintage. When you hover it over it, you can see that this carpet is vintage. This one is contemporary and modern. This one is posh. And this one is basic. So we don't want vintage. We don't want the green carpet because our client doesn't like it. We may take one of these. What I learned, even if it's not their preferences, sometimes it's better to take more expensive. So I would say let's take the more expensive. It's not basic, but let's take the most
Now we'll see
expensive.
if you can do the walls as well. Don't forget to check the requirements on the right side of the screen.
As you see, finished floors 100%. That means that 100% of the house is covered in what they require from us. Now let's go to walls. They asking for green. As well, we can see the categories here. One thing which they didn't say now, maybe later on they're gonna say, because preferences they added later, so I didn't have this in my tutorial, but I don't know, is it the old tutorial or the new one? But if you click on the preferences, you're gonna see here, and automatically it will filter preferences. You can as well tag here for filters and choose yes or no. But the easiest way is just to click here, and then you're gonna see preferences. So this is the only basic wall. But if we take out the basic here from the filter and just leave that vintage no, we can see that there are 3 other green wallpapers, but they're not so different in the price. So I will take the basic.
Perfect.
Client
Now
will
on
be
to the
happy.
most interesting part, furnishing. Pick whichever piece of furniture you like and place it in the apartment. You can rotate an item using the keys shown on the screen. Just look at the bottom right-hand UI.
And here are furnitures that we may do, we may place in the apartments, and of course there are different categories. But as well, if you click here, you can see toilets. I still have my filter on, so that's good. You can move, of course, the other furnitures as well. So let's do that. Let's leave this here. They want a toilet, which basic. Basic is this one. So we can do
You're getting
this.
the hang of it. Great. Now I'll leave you to it. Finish up the place however you like, but remember that you have to meet all the requirements before you can deliver the job.
And let's go with toilet paper. If they have this blue frame, you can see that this item was provided by the client, available only for this job. I'm usually using them because I think that's when the client wants it. Next is toilet brush, as well was provided. They want some mirror. Let's keep this one. They don't want fridge. No, they won't. Okay. Armchair. And some TV. You know what? I'm gonna do this. They want some TV. This one might be fine, but they didn't listed this. But if I'm gonna go to living room, there should be a coffee table or RTV cabinet, as you see. So I can put this on the under the TV, which will look much better. If you click left button of the mouse, you can rotate this. When I'm moving something like this, you see it's giving bigger ambience because it's happy face. Here will be no happy face, so it's fine as well. Don't worry. It's better when it's a happy face showing. And when you have this feet, as you see, that means that they need to have access to it. You cannot just put to the wall like this. So I'm gonna do this just across here. They want some DVDs as well, so let's buy them. I can put them under. Which thing that is not shown here in this tutorial. I think it's quite old tutorial. As you see, it's missing water. So this shower cabinet doesn't have water. If you go to utilities, oh, I cannot go to utilities, seriously.
It came out better than I expected.
If
Now
you
head
see
over
when
to the Finalize tab and click on Deliver Job.
you see that there's a blue thing, that blue frame kind of. That means that it's a water on this spot. But looks like in tutorial they don't care about this. So let's just leave it like that. Let's just move this a little bit so they have access, easier access to it. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna be looking how someone do poo. Sorry, no wall between you and the toilet. Sorry. They want everything in one room. Well, I'm sorry. Not my fault that they want everything in one room. They just want this. Well, what can I say? So we can finish this here by deliver the job.
Now that you've finished your first official job, I'll tell you a secret. Your aunt, my dear wife, left you this unit. I think it's a perfect opportunity to get your landlord career started. but the apartment will require some upfront work before we can rent it out. Click on the apartment, switch to the Upgrades tab, and begin the installation of electricity.
Okay, so they added in the tutorial this. It just the first job didn't require this, which is fine. So as you see, when you click on your apartment, you will see apartment, utilities, and star. You can click on the clinic, renovation, so on and so on. There's a lot of information in it. But let's go to utilities. And then you have upgrades like electricity, heating, water, home share license, TV service, internet, monitoring, and cleaning robot. Well, first we need electricity. So let's install it, which is costing $4,000. And you're gonna have pop out about apartment upgrades. There are quite a few permanent upgrades that you can install in your properties. Some of them are required by law to actually rent out the unit. These include electricity, heating, and water. Fortunately, we've got the last one covered already for your first apartment. You can access the list of upgrades by clicking on one of your properties and switching to the Apartment Upgrade tab. Installing an upgrade costs more and takes time to complete the process. Most upgrades will also require manual configuration once the base utility is in place. For example, once you have electricity in your apartment, you'll also have to install actual power outlets in selected places. These outlets usually have a limited range in which they work, so it's good to think ahead about the future furniture layout.
Usually, it takes some time to perform the basic installation, but now that we have the electricity installed on our property, we still have something left to do. Let's enter the apartment, and I'll explain more as we go. Click on the Configure button in the Upgrades tab. Good. Now you'll have to use your smarts. We need to install the electricity sockets with a furniture layout in mind, but don't worry. You can move these later if they don't fit your design. Select the Upgrades tab. Choose the electric wall outlet and let me know where you want me to place it. I suggest we do the one that'll be connected to the fridge first. Usually, outlets cost money, but I've found a few spare ones in the trunk of my car that we can use first.
So this is electrical outlet that is on the wall, and this one is for the floor. Let's go with this one, and we need to place it somewhere on the wall. As you see, some places are red where, for example, Windows, I cannot place it. Let's place it here.
Now you can add as many as you want. Just exit the renovation when you're done.
Honestly, I don't know how many we're gonna need it. So I'm gonna place few of them. Oh, they're for free. Okay, so I'm gonna place a lot of them. Sorry. Because normally you have to pay for them. But since they are for free, I'm gonna place in the whole apartment. And now we're gonna get out.
Now that we've got electricity, you'll have to take on some more jobs and save up for installing the heating and for some renovation work. Good luck. I'm going fishing. Open the Jobs app. I've got something special for you. You'll learn the basics of taking care of tenants through my friend Pedro.
So let's see. They want us to take care of the tenant. Payment is $2,000. I've got a couple of noisy tenants who are giving me a headache. I'll have someone to help me take care of them. Requirements: budget 8,000, landlord points 30. Landlord points are here, and you can obtain them through the following scenarios: a successful end of lease, tenants renovation requests, an elite contract job, or using Anchor Steve to help tenants. You're gonna use these landlord points later on with your tenants. We're gonna get there, so don't worry about this. So let's accept the job. Babysitting jobs require you to take care of tenants in a way that maximizes their happiness. Work on making sure you resolve their issues promptly, and if given enough time and funds, you can look into getting them something nice. Each tenant is characterized by their archetype, traits, likes, and dislikes. The archetype denotes what kind of person they are and what they do on a day-to-day basis. Traits influence their behavior as a renter and the way you need to take care of them. Likes and dislikes come into play when trying to please them. Remember that each tenant is different and requires a different approach. Good luck!
Believe it or not, our good old Pedro isn't easy to please and is not very happy with our renovation. Let's try making him happier. Open his tenant panel. Now open the gift menu. Send him something and hope for the best.
So we have this house that we renovated, this trailer. The one thing is babysitting jobs. They are not your tenants. You're just taking care of tenants of another landlord. So after, it's not showing here, but usually you have shown there 5 days duration or something like this. After that time, you get paid, and you don't have anything to do anymore with these tenants because they are not your tenants. So let's click this guy.
Now open the gift menu. Send him something and hope for the best.
We see that he is alcoholic and he works as a janitor. He has 42 years old. Email, it's non-important, but it's sometimes they have funny emails. His salary is 88,000 per year. So let's give something to him. Let's give him some food. And here's where you're gonna be spending your landlord points. We have 30 to use from this job, on this job. So we can, there are prices on each of them, but this time we have for free, so that's great. I would like to send him a donuts.
Well done. Now you can go back to earning enough cash to install heating at your aunt's place.
Let's see. Simple renovation jobs unlocked. Looks like you're ready to start working on other people's projects now. The job app on your phone now features simple renovation jobs for you to pick up. Let's watch how he's getting donuts. Yay! And we've got a message from Pedro. So let's go to messages. And we have here name of the tenant. It's written as well. Sorry, I'm gonna pause for a second. It's written as well that it's showing as well that it's a job. Here you click, it's gonna take you where this tenant is located, or where is his home. And he sent us a welcome message that, good day, Aneta. Hope this message finds you well. I was supposed to contact you as you seem to be the new person in charge. I really like my landlord, so no pressure. Have a nice day, Pedro. And we sent him a donut, so he sent us a message. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you for the gift. You can delete this message here as well. But if you go to settings, you will have a notification here. You can set up what kind of notifications you want to get. Received reviews, I don't want this. Received agent monthly reports. We will get into agent later on. Available elite contracts, yes, I want this. Available fixed price property offers, not really. Greeting messages, no. Farewell messages, yes, because we want to know when one of the tenants is leaving. Rent payments, debt for payments, loan installment payments, feedback on issues. Yeah. So let's leave this, and we have something here in the player. We see our level. So we played 23 minutes here. We have Total earnings. That's strange. Just completed one random loot box. We're gonna get it when we're gonna get to level 2. We got a review from the first job, and they paid us 4,800. We got as well bonus $800. As you see, we have here some reviews from them. City pickups and so on. Skill tree, when you earning some learning points, then you can unlock some stuff under the landlord, so you under the tenants, under the Uncle Steve, and so on. Properties is where you can see your own apartments put for sale. You cannot sell the first apartment, so this one which we own, you cannot sell it, but the rest you can if you want to. And you can purchase. Here would be different houses to purchase. If you have money, you can do that. So of course we can go to the job and so on. So they want us, on the left hand side you have that your babysitting is here, and they want us to complete a renovation job on your own. Look for the offers in the Jobs app on your mobile phone. So we can choose from different, there are 3 jobs at the moment. So one is for 2,500, 1 room to do, and they want us to create a billiard room. Second one is 1 room 2,300, they want us to create a bedroom. And the other one is 2,500, they want us to create a new kitchen. So, you know what? Billiard room looks nice. Every time I invite my friends over, we run out of room to play pool. Maybe one of the rooms could be renovated into a billiard room. So let's accept this. And let's go. This is the house that we're gonna be renovating in, but you cannot renovate whole house. It's gonna show you which room is available for you to renovate. So when I click on it, begin renovation. Prestige. Based on the interior design of your properties, they're assigned a prestige rating that impacts how potential tenants and job clients react to your apartments. The scoring takes into consideration all the items put in a given room apartment, as well as the flooring and walling materials. In most jobs, your client will specify a preferred prestige rating for each room they require. How close you get your room to that rating will directly impact the prestige category score in the job review. Keep in mind that you can always check your prestige ratings by clicking on a given room in the finalized view. Okay, so this is the room that we can renovate. Let's click the filter, so it will be easier. They want us to put a hard floor. I'm gonna take the more expensive. As you see, I can put here or here because this is not the room where he wants us to renovate. So I can renovate only this room. Then let's take walls, blue walls. Okay. When you click shift, you're gonna put walls on whole room. You're gonna put the wallpaper, whatever it is, paint in the whole room. They want us to buy a billiard. Oh, I need to take off the filter. Okay. Oh, color variants. Most items come in at least a few different color variants to choose from. You can change the given items variant before you buy it by clicking on the brush button next to the items icon in the bottom panel. Items already placed in the apartment can also have their color variant changed whenever you feel like going for a different direction with your interior design. Just click on an item and select the appropriate option. So let's do in the middle. And as they said, when I click here, we have color variant. We can do blue, red, green, and so on. Well, let's leave green, but maybe this one. They want us to buy wall cabinet. So let's place 2 of them. Yes, they want 2 of them. They want us to buy TV, but as well office cupboard. And I'm gonna place like this because I want to get them TV, and I'm gonna place TV on it. They want us to buy an alcohol. Okay, wall plant as well. This is the rustic wall plant, but second one I'm gonna take different one. Okay, and some wall decor. Let's do this. And as we see, we are missing electricity here to function properly. So let's take, as you see now, it's 150 for electricity outlet. So now is everything working, and we have preferred prestige BA. If we click, not in upgrade, so if we go to design, and we're gonna click Alt and click on the room, we're gonna have this tab, and we can see what will get us higher prestige. So for example, we're gonna want to put darts here. Let me just find a good spot here. And our prestige is B72 at the moment. They want some couch, for example. Is there any rustic couch? No, there's no rustic couch. I mean, I don't need to do that. I'm doing it because I still have money and the prestige is B and I want it to be A. So the best what I can deliver. Oh, this couch is very big. Maybe a smaller one. And then we're gonna move this a little bit. And after buying a couch, our prestige changed to A. And I'm happy with it. And I think I'm gonna leave this job and deliver.
Uh-oh, something's happening in my camper. It looks like all the gifts in the world wouldn't make Pedro happy to behave any better. Honestly, I don't have any patience left to deal with this guy. We're going to have to resort to drastic measures. Open up the tenant menu. Good.
Let's click on
Now
him.
click on the sabotage button. And remember not to mention this to anyone. Choose whichever option you prefer. You'll unlock more of them as you learn the trade.
Let's click sabotage. Oh, we can do only one. If you have the buck to spend, you can look into the available services and sabotage options, which provide an extra opportunity to interact with your tenants. Treat your renter to something they like or hate if you want to greatly influence their happiness.
Call me.
Oh, we finished the job, so that's why we have some new items unlocked. I mean, you're not getting new items after each finished job, but at the beginning we're gonna be leveling up quite fast, so we're gonna be getting new items quite often. So we got new options here.
A bad friend, but I can't wait to see his expression when he gets what he deserves. Let's hope this will be the final straw that makes him break the lease agreement.
Okay, let's see.
Thank you. Now I think I'll move into that camper myself.
Oh, we level up. We got a new kitchen set. Okay, let's see. Looks like there are some spare learning points on your skill tree. These points can be earned by leveling up, and they can be used to unlock new perks on the skill tree. There are three main branches to progress through: Tenants, Landlord, and Uncle, which you can browse by clicking the arrows up top. You can access your skill tree by opening the dedicated app on your mobile phone, which I already showed you guys. So, um, what we need to do is, when you click here, it will take you to the job. So we need to set up heating here. So let's go to upgrades and install heating. And you can see the progress here. Let's see what messages we have. This guy was absolutely awful, please no more. It's about the trumpet guy which we sent to him. And awful interior, awful landlord. Should I keep going? I guess that's enough. Goodbye, I'm leaving now. Bye, Pedro. Okay, we have it. We need to renovate now our own house, or we can get some more money through the jobs. We can as well get some skill points. We have 2 skill points. So under landlord, what we have here is unlocks lease duration option 2 months. Here what we can do, oh no, sorry, we cannot do this yet, I think. No, we cannot unlock the skills, so only this one which is on blue. So under tenants, we can, a professional chef comes in and cooks a meal for the tenant, or unlock gifts, newspaper, sports magazine, celebrity magazine, or sabotage skunk. Oh, under uncle we can do it. Increase Steve's repair chance by 5%. Of course we want, so let's unlock the skill. And we have one more learning point. We can do one more. So increase Uncle Steve's successful restoration chance by 5%, or increase Uncle Steve's walking speed by 10%. I think restoration would be fine to unlock. Perfect. What messages we don't have anymore? We can do another job, as I said, or just do the renovation as they asking us. Here we have something that's the Steve's guidebook, so you can always go and read a little bit more if you forgot something. But I think I will leave this part here, and please let me know in the comments, how do you like this game so far? What do you think about it? And do you want to see more? Of course, after going out from the learning curve, we're gonna go and do more renovations. We're gonna do whatever we want. So that would be fun. As for now, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye!